family of a woman whose case has grown cold for the last 33 years is remembering their loved one and hoping to raise awareness of that cold case again after all of these years. Good evening, I'm Brooke Bickford, and alongside me is KTIV's Gabriela Quinones, who was at an event today that honored this woman. Now, Gabriela, how is the family finding warmth in this cold case?
Brooke, they found strength within their community. Many Indigenous people gathered today to remember the life of Lori Ann DeCora. The family partnered with Westside Pizza in Sioux City to bring light to her memory after the darkness of her death's legacy. She died 5 weeks after being beaten and stabbed at a house party in 1992. Her homicide remains unsolved. The family's mission is justice.
It's just hard for me to talk about because I have to relive the whole thing again.
Lori Ann DeCora died March 10, 1992, 1 month after she was beaten and stabbed near Westside Pizza on February 3, 1992. Her sister Ela DeCora was with her the night of the attack.
I was stabbed and she was stabbed on the street, and she didn't make it. Even though I know who did it, the justice system, the police, nobody tried to help us back then.
Her daughter, Kayla Buffalo Chief Serum DeCora, was 9 years old when her mother died. She says she feels she will get justice.
I truly believe that she is with us right here, and there was an eagle flying around earlier, and I just know everything's going to be okay this time.
Lori Ann DeCora's case is considered a cold case as it has never been solved. Sandra Riedel was named as a suspect at one point, but a grand jury dropped the charges. The assistant Woodbury County attorney at the time said there wasn't enough evidence to support any charges against Riedel.
I know for a fact that there are a lot of people that have it on their conscience. And, you know, air your conscience, get right with God. And I feel confident that we're not going to give up, and that hopefully those people are going to step forward. We do have several names, and we're not at liberty to say right now.
Sioux City Police Department said in a statement, quote, "These cases are never closed. It's always an open case. If anyone has any evidence in this case, please bring it to the Sioux City Police Department and we'll investigate it," end quote.
I want this to bring attention to her case because I believe it was unfair that this person walked away and lived her life for 33 years and my sister didn't get to.
Brooke, this family has held out hope for 33 years. I mean, you can see and feel the strength that they have taken to get through it.
Well, and you know, with this kind of situation, what is the family wanting to see to happen in the future?
I mean, the short answer is justice. You know, just like the Sioux City Police said, a cold case is never really closed, and they're hoping that witnesses come forward.
Well, that's something that they are asking for, and if anybody does have any additional information, please contact the Sioux City Police Department at 712-279-6960. Thank you so much, Gabriela.